So because of that, regardless, so as in, I know a lot of my friends that can't. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome for the first time, glad to have you here. And if you're returning, well, thank you for coming back and watching another video. Today is going to be about high school advice. I've been getting a lot of comments on TikTok about giving out advice to high schoolers so that they can be prepared for college. And I have been putting it off just because I've been wanting to make a lot of college videos while I'm in college, obviously. But the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, I'm graduating in December, and I feel like my credibility for high school is going to go down when I graduate from college because I'm not going to remember a lot. I get my Google Photos notifications and realize 3 years ago today I was a senior in high school. So it has been quite a while. So I am going to give you the most up-to-date advice that I can about high school and just tell y'all what I did in high school, the mistakes I made that y'all should not make, the things I did that really helped me out for preparing for college. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna make this a very short and sweet introduction so we can get right into the video. Okay, so just a really quick backstory or who I am if you don't know and have not watched any of my other videos or have seen me on TikTok or whatever. So I graduated high school in 2019, like I said before, and I was supposed to be graduating college in 2023, spring, May 2023, but I am graduating a semester early. I am graduating this December, so December 2022. I'm just letting you guys know all of this because some things, whenever I give you guys advice about APs and stuff, some things might have changed since then, but these are just all of my experiences that I would like to share with you guys. Per the usual, I'm going to break this video down into different parts so that it's easier for you guys to navigate and, you know, I'm not just rambling on and on and on. This video will consist of 7 main tips. I will talk about my experiences and how that affected where I am today. So number 1, AP classes. I took as many AP classes as was possible, and I suggest you guys do the same. And hear me out. I took 11 AP classes. In my high school, freshmen could only take AP Computer Science. That was the only AP class they were allowed to take, so that kind of limited me a bit. And I ended up taking none my freshman year because I couldn't get into the class. It was full by the time I registered. But I overall took 11 AP classes, and I feel like I benefited greatly from all of them. You don't know, or most people don't know what major they want to major in college as a freshman, sophomore, junior. I honestly did not know what AP classes would count as college credit until I got to my freshman orientation in college. In my school, AP classes counted as 5 points for a GPA versus any other class would count as 4 points. So for me, taking the most amount of APs helped because it bumped up my high school GPA, which was important for my college apps. At the same time, taking classes with such a big rigor to it and just having fast-paced classes be the normal classes that I take really helped me out in college because college classes are fast-paced and they're only a semester long. I know some of my friends who were business majors, they had a little bit more flexibility to which AP classes they could use. I know some of my friends got like 30 hours of credit. For engineering, I got around 19 hours of college credit, which is almost a semester of college credit. So definitely recommend doing that. In the end, did I end up saving money? I don't know, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. AP exams are expensive. I remember spending like up to $600 a semester registering for them. And then in college, you also have to pay to have those AP credits claimed. So I had to pay per AP credit that I was claiming for a college class here at UT, which was really dumb. But even if you end up getting no credit for your classes, I still suggest taking them because the fast-paced nature of the class really helped me. When I came to college, I was able to keep up and not be that overwhelmed. It really taught me to work hard. Prepping for those AP exams is like prepping for a midterm in college. I would say it's the same amount of rigor, and I would not trade that hardworking skill that I got from all those AP classes for anything. Number 2, study, study, study. I know a lot of people like take high school very lightly and they're like, it's literally high school, it's not college. Why is it such a big deal? But I feel like high school is where you start building good habits. And for me in high school, I was managing my time, I kept my planner, and I was studying. And I feel like doing that throughout high school held me accountable for college, and I didn't really have to change a lot of my habits. Now when I need to sit in one place and study for a midterm for 4 hours, I can do it because I've just had experiences from high school. Number 3, make a bunch of friends that are older. I cannot stress this enough. I didn't do that in high school and I regret it. That is like one of my biggest mistakes, because especially as an only child, and my parents did not go to college here, they went to college in India, I didn't really have someone to like tell me what I should be doing or what classes I should be taking in order to prepare for college, and just advice on college apps, or I didn't have any of that. People that made friends with people that were older, like freshmen who had friends who were like juniors and seniors, they got a lot of advice for college that I wish I had gotten. That takes me to number 4, which is join a bunch of clubs. So in college, orgs take a lot of time. It is impossible to join like more than 2 to 3 orgs. But in high school, it is a lot easier to join multiple orgs. So I suggest your freshman year, you join as many orgs as possible and test everything out. And then from there, drop the ones you don't want and then continue with like a certain set of a few for the rest of your high school career. And also in these orgs is mostly when you are going to be with people who are older or like people that are not from your graduating class. So that's how you can make friends with them. Unlike college, in high school, you're mostly around people your age in your classes. So this is like a great time to like learn some new things in an org while also having new experiences and meeting new people. Also, definitely, side note, whatever org you stick with, definitely try to get a leadership position as early as possible because colleges love leadership. I always was kind of confused on why they liked leadership that much, but colleges love leadership and everyone loves leadership. Actually, now that I think about it, even in my job interviews and internship interviews, I get questions asking about leadership. So I definitely recommend getting on that and trying to get a leadership position ASAP from your freshman year. Number 5, junior year is going to be hell. It is going to be stressful. As popular opinion says, that's just how it is. Between having hard classes and trying to take your SATs and do college apps the summer after, it is stressful. But don't try to make it stressful. And by that, I mean, make your college apps as painless as possible, like I did. I knew that college apps come out the summer before our senior year of college. So if you didn't already know this, the essay topics and the short answer topics for colleges usually come out the summer before your senior year of high school when you're applying. So what I did was I took my junior year to do well in my classes and study for my SAT, and I took my SAT as many times as I needed to, and I got those scores and I got my AP scores. So everything, all the scores and all of that part was already taken care of. And in the summer, the day that those essay questions got released, I started working on them from that day. I literally had nothing to do over the summer. So I took that time to work on my college essay and short answers for the Common App and for the Texas app and like all the different apps that I needed to do. And I had everything done, edited, and had all the final drafts of everything. So when the actual day came and the application opened for colleges at the beginning of August, I was already ready to submit them. I was literally submitting them within minutes. It was actually pretty painless. I feel like a lot of people put so much pressure on college essays and college apps in general, but I feel like I got them out of the way so fast that I didn't even think about the fact that I was like applying to colleges. It was actually crazy. Number 6, don't stress. And I know that's really funny coming from me because my middle name is literally stress and I stress 24/7. But if there's one big regret I have in high school, it's overly stressing out myself for no reason. Obviously, assignments are important in high school and tests are important and all that. Like, I'm not downplaying high school because I'm in college. Like, I'm aware at that time it was like the end of the world when it came to like studying and all that. But don't stress out. You're only in high school once, so I definitely recommend study, try your best, do your best, but in the end, like everything's gonna fall into place. And don't forget to have a little bit of fun on the weekends with your friends. I definitely regret not doing that. I would go to school for 8 hours a day, like come home, study for 8 hours a day, go to bed, wake up at 6 a.m., do that whole thing over and over again. And then on the weekend, I would wake up at 7 a.m. and then continue studying. And that was basically my life. I probably met up with my friends once or twice on the weekends in a month. I didn't make time to even like work out or any of that. I just was working all the time. So I definitely recommend having a little bit of fun, because I do look back at high school and I'm like, I don't want to remember that time period. It was just not a great time in my life. Lastly, number 7, don't get senioritis. And yes, it is possible not to get senioritis, because I didn't get senioritis. I know I just said like have fun, it's high school, but just because you submit your college apps and because your grades technically don't matter anymore, does not mean that you should just goof off in class, not study, and like not pay attention or do any of that, for 2 reasons. One, you can still enroll in a college and pay your deposit and everything, and we've had this happen in our graduating class where a student got their offer to a college rescinded. And the second reason is that if you get senioritis and you goof off and stuff, it doesn't matter what college you're going to, you wouldn't have worked for so long. Your brain will not be in working mode for so long, and then you have summer, which obviously you're not going to be doing anything because it's the summer before college. You're going to get into your freshman year of college on the first day of school and forget how it feels like to work hard, and you're just going to be so overwhelmed. Because I was kind of overwhelmed my freshman year of college, and I was like working throughout high school till the very last day, till graduation day. So I definitely recommend just to keep those good habits in mind, that you continue working till the very end, give it your 110%, because when you start college, you will be in that mindset of doing well and studying, and you wouldn't have forgotten what that feels like. Because trust me, when college hits, it hits, and whether you're ready or not for it, they're gonna start piling work on you. So I just suggest to stay in that mindset and don't goof off. It's really not that hard to just pay attention and do what you've been doing for the past 3 years in high school. That is basically all the high school advice I have for either going to be freshmen in high school or already in high school and you're getting ready to go to college, whatever it may be. Those are all my tips and experiences, and I hope it helps you guys out. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below any other video suggestions you have. If you'd like to see more highlights about my life, check out my TikTok at Texas Brownie. Also, check me out on Instagram at Reevy. But yeah, that is basically everything on my end. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys later.